Have you ever wondered why a group of intelligent, rational, moral individuals can suddenly turn into a violent, screaming mob? Why do ordinary people participate in riots, witch hunts, and market panics? In 1895, a French polymath named Gustave Le Bon wrote a book called The Crowd, a study of the popular mind. It became the foundational text for modern crowd psychology, studied by everyone from Sigmund Freud to politicians and marketing executives. Le Bon argued that a crowd is not just a gathering of people. When a crowd forms, a new psychological entity is born, and it operates by rules that are entirely detached from logic. Le Bon states that the moment individuals join a crowd, their conscious personality vanishes. Their critical thinking, their education, and their personal moral compass are completely erased. They become part of a collective mind. And this collective mind is inherently primitive, impulsive, and deeply unintelligent. Le Bon wrote, "In crowds, it is stupidity and not mother wit that is accumulated. A jury will deliver a verdict that none of the jurors would agree with individually. A parliament will pass laws that every single politician knows are flawed. In a crowd, the genius descends to the level of the idiot. This transformation happens because of three mechanisms. The first is anonymity. In a crowd, the individual becomes invisible. Because they are anonymous, they lose all sense of personal responsibility. The fear of social consequence, the primary force that keeps human behavior in check, disappears. The second mechanism is contagion. Emotions and actions spread through a crowd like a biological virus. If one person screams in panic, the panic physically infects the people next to them before they even know what they are running from. The third and most dangerous mechanism is suggestibility. Le Bon compares the state of an individual in a crowd to a person who has been hypnotized. They are in a state of fascinated suspension. They cannot think logically. They can only think in extreme, black and white images. Therefore, if you want to control a crowd, you cannot use facts, statistics, or nuance. A crowd cannot process a complex argument. To lead a crowd, you must use strong, repetitive affirmations. You must create vivid, emotional imagery. You must give them a clear enemy and an absolute truth. The crowd is a terrifying mirror held up to the internet age. Social media algorithms have created the largest, fastest-moving psychological crowds in human history. Digital anonymity strips away our consequences. Emotional outrage spreads through contagion. And the nuance of complex issues is destroyed by the suggestibility of 15-second sound bites. Le Bon's warning is clear. If you want to keep your sanity, your logic, and your soul, you must learn how to recognize when a crowd is forming, and you must walk the other way.